All right, so I had to write down your questions so that I do not forget, and I have tried to compile them so that hopefully I could give answers that would help majority of you at the same time. Um, yeah, so whatever I do not answer today, remember, I'm going to get an expert to answer. So don't feel discouraged, just be patient. All right? Cost of moving to Australia. That was a common question that a lot of people have asked. So here's the process. You decide you want to come here and study or you want to come here and work. One of the things that I know, and I could be not fully informed, the process of the visa is that you show, especially if you're coming to study, you need to show a bank statement. And the bank statement is required to give an indication to the immigration office of whether you can pay for yourself or not. So what happens is, well, they're calculating the money that you're meant to give, to show in the bank statement, they will calculate your cost of living. So this is what I'm going to say. Cost of living in Australia is not as bad as it is in Africa. Why do I say this? Because we have the opportunity to work and get things, secondhand cars, rent, food, to the most cheapest option, if I could put it like that. Because, unfortunately, in Australia, we have that option. I could be living as a student, but I'm living fine. I could have my own car, I could have rent, I could have, the basic needs because of the work that I'm doing and because it is, what am I looking for? It's possible to have enough money to pay for those things. I wouldn't say it's a hard life. I'm not going to say cost of living is hard. I'm going to say you have to find a job and you have to work hard, but you can make it. As a student, I have often told my friends this. As a student, sometimes I don't feel like I am a student because I could get a car, secondhand car that would help me go from one place of work to another, and I could get, I could rent out my own apartment and buy my own food and do my own shopping without feeling like I am living a hard knock life, if I could put it like that. So it's not so bad, but you need to work hard. I think there's that notion in people's mind that if I go abroad, I'm not gonna work hard. If I go abroad, I won't need to put in the effort. Guys, that notion is wrong. That notion is fake. You have to work. Unless you're wealthy. I mean, I'm not here to tell you not to be wealthy. If you have money and you can chill and, enjoy life without having to put in any extra work, good for you. But for the majority of us who have had to move from Africa to come to Australia, work is a necessity. We just have to work. So you'll put in the work, but you will be able to live. It's not as bad. Cost of moving. The moving part, it depends on what you're moving. If you're just coming to study, you're only moving your clothes. So the cost of moving would be your air flight and money, which is cost of living, which we have discussed. But if you're moving stuff, I'll get an expert. I have no idea. I don't know how you're gonna move your stuff from Kenya to here, but I'll try find out and get back to you. Yeah? Okay. Somebody else asked, is it hard to get a job after you finish your course? It depends on the course that you have chosen to study. There's something called skills assessment, where the immigration office puts out a list of courses or a list of jobs that they need people for. And so if the course that you're doing is in the list, that is what they call the list. If the course that you're doing is in that list, then I'm not saying it's automatic you'll get a job. Of course, it will take a few months. Tamarking is normal for everyone anywhere, unless you're fortunate, which you can be. I'm not saying it's impossible to get a job after you finish uni. I'm just saying it might take some time for some, but it's possible. So if your job is in the list, then most likely you will be sought after. But if your job is not one that is highly required by the government, or the government doesn't feel like they need people for this particular skill, then I think it might be a bit of a problem. I know some of you have asked me, especially with the journalism and communication courses, what it's like. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it's not as easy as doing other courses. And I know some of you will be like, oh, what other courses can you do? Go to skills.com.au, if I'm not wrong. immi.skills.gov.au, not .com, .gov.au, or just type skills assessment in Australia. It will take you to the government page, and you can open that link and look through and see what courses you require. Also, I can put that link below being on the comment. Gosh, I've never done this before. I'll put it in the comment, and then you guys can open the link and assess and see what course you can do that is required in Australia to help you get a job. I think that's an easier option, because I can't list all of them. I don't even know all of them in my head. But I know that you're either doing a course that the government needs people for, or you're not. So it's just a matter of, when I was doing my undergrad, my journalism and public relations were the courses that I did. They were not highly needed. So I didn't take time to waste time to come and, tarmac and try looking for a job. I just moved straight back home. But I know people who tarmacked and they ended up doing PR, and they're doing fine. Journalism, I'm yet to find Africans doing journalism. I'm not discouraging you, I'm just saying I'm yet to see them. Maybe they are, but I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying I have not seen them. But you could be the first. So don't give up. Don't feel discouraged. You do what you feel your heart is calling you to do, and let God guide you through the rest of the path. So that's for getting a job. It's not hard. Actually, it's not even hard to get the odd jobs. You could do, when I say odd jobs here, meaning not the professional one that you've come to study or whatever. You could do cleaning, you could do working in the nursing home, you could do disability as a carer. Those are the common jobs that a lot of people are doing, not just Africans, but a lot of people do those jobs because they're easier to get. You just need to do like a certificate if you want to do disability work or in the nursing home. You just need to get a certificate, and then you do the work and you're fine. If you want to do cleaning, I do not think you require any certificate. I think you just need to show that you can clean. And that's a start. A lot of men do factory jobs, picking up trash or packing stuff, bread to trays for them to be dispatched to the the shopping, I don't want to call it, like the uchumis, what do you call them? Supermarkets, yes. Some people do such kind of jobs, they're called factory jobs. So it just depends on what kind of job you would be able to find. It's not hard to get those jobs. It's just, you just need to keep looking and applying, and you will get something. And guys, that is how we have paid our school fees. For those of us who had to pay our school fees, we went and worked in the disability, we went and worked in the nursing home, we went and worked in the factory, we went and did cleaning, and we paid. So don't feel like those are weird jobs to do. If you can't do cleaning, you can do nursing. If you can't do nursing home, you can do disability home. If you can't do disability home, you can do factory job. If you can't do factory job, I don't know how you're going to get money to pay. But that's what we did, and that's what helped us get second-hand cars, pay our rent, buy food, pay school fees, and keep going. So yeah, don't give up. Somebody asked about marketable jobs. Yeah, I'll put the link below and you can check it out and see what jobs you can do that are marketable. I'll stop here and then I'll record for some of the other questions, because yeah, I'm not on YouTube, so I can't do long videos. So see you on the next one. Bye.